And now, you get to thinking about all this stuff with AI and everything else and how that affects, writers and writing and, how much of how much of what you're reading was actually written, came out of that person's mind and how much of it was created by some AI app or whatever, chat GPT or something.
So, did you guys see that it's been in the news like the last couple of days? Um, and it's offshore, some other country. Um, there's a AI program that has like gotten its hands on all these published works of people's that
Yes.
they're using it for
Yeah.
trading purposes. That I mean, it was bound to happen. It's
Yeah.
still insane evil, but
It's the one from Meta
wow.
by Zuckerberg.
Is it?
Yeah, because I was talking back and forth with Brad Thor on Instagram, and I was like, dude, because I pulled it up and I just typed in his name. And I was typing names of other authors. 126 versions of Brad Thor's books in different languages were all used.
Really?
126 versions. Can you believe that? I mean, he's written, I think, like 24 or 25 books. 126 versions of them.
Wow. And what's your recourse for that, as a writer?
I think there's got to be some kind of class action lawsuit because you can't just take
Yeah.
people's IP and use it to teach an AI system stuff. Like you're stealing. I don't care what you're using it for. That's theft.
I look at it like, with my nonfiction stuff, people ask me all the time, like, I want to use this in my course, but you can license that material, but it's got to be licensed before you can just use it in a presentation or whatever. Or you at least have to give me the credit for the original material. And I don't see how, somebody using AI can just, take your stuff and feed it in there to teach,
Well, I think
whatever.
the challenge is going to be, you know, was it Meta or was it someone using Meta? Because my understanding was that it was some hereto, therefore not identified company or something like that. But my point is, yeah, they could do a class action lawsuit, but if they shutter their doors, go to another country, and change and reopen using a different name,
Yeah.
it can be hard to enforce. Is the bottom line.
Sure.